This week's Parashat pointers, where we delve into the Parashat and look for guidance of how we could be better parents, better educators, better Jews, is dedicated in memory of Raquel bat Shafikah, a great person that we lost in the community. Nishmata Surura b'sorah hachayim. So in the Parashat, it starts off talking about, the numbers of the Jewish people and Hashem counting the Jewish people. But one of the things that's pretty amazing is that the Jewish people ask for flags. They ask for flags. The Midrash explains on the Pasuk, Ish al tiglo be'otod lebet avutam, that each shevet had its flag. The Midrash says that the Jewish people said, Hashem, we want a flag. Like the Malachim have a flag, we want a flag. It's just very bizarre without a proper understanding of what is the meaning of a flag. Why are the Jewish people asking for a flag? And to make it even more interesting, the Midrash says that Hashem showed his great love for the Jewish people by giving the flags. What's with this flag? There's an unbelievable book called Zera Shimshon, written by Rabbi Shimshon Chaim Nachmani. He lived in Italy. And he lived from 1706 to 1778. And it's said about anyone who reads his book, he gave a promise that they'll see tremendous salvations, Yeshuot. Unbelievable rabbi, and unbelievable book. And over there he explains what is the benefit of a flag. He says a flag tells you your place. It tells you your job. That's it. That's what a flag does. And I was just thinking of an example. For example, Shevet Asher, the tribe of Asher, we know that they made all the olive oil for the Jewish people. And even in the Beit HaMikdash, all the olive oil came from the tribe of Asher. So they had a flag. What was on the flag? An olive tree. That's what's representative of what their job is. When a person knows their job, they're at peace. They are calm. And the Jewish people were asking for flags because they wanted to have peace, shalom in their camp. They wanted to have shalom. When everybody's trying to do the same job, there's no peace. But whenever everybody has their tafkid, we have shalom. We know that angels only have one job, and that's why they all get along. An angel can't have two jobs. If you know that, we learned when we were kids, when the three angels came, one came to tell Sarah she's going to have a baby and so on. Each angel had their own job because an angel is a peaceful being, because each angel has their job and that's it. On a national level, it says in the Gemara, it says that Talmidei Chachamim marbim shalom ba'olam. They bring peace to the world. How does a Talmid Chacham bring peace to the world? You have a Talmid Chacham, he's learning in the Beit Midrash, he brings peace to the world? The answer is, as it says in Masechet Berachot, that when the rabbis tell you the halacha, they are giving you clarity. What am I supposed to do in this world? And it's absolutely no coincidence that this Dvar Torah is being said in memory of a person that was very clear on their job in this world, as we heard at the Levaya. But our rabbis give us that. Right now, you know how much Torah learning is, it's exploding. We're learning on Zoom, we're learning one-on-one, we're learning on the phone, with daily, it's things going on that we never dreamed could be. And the reason is because people are looking for guidance. What does Hashem want from me? And we could only look to our rabbis. We could only look to the Torah to get that guidance. Halacha is the way I walk, how I go. I need to know how to go. What's the halacha? So that's what it means that the rabbis bring peace to the world. There's an unbelievable story I heard about the Rambam all the way when he was much younger. After they were kicked out of Spain, they were in Morocco for a certain time. And when he was just 24 years old, there was a massive fight going on amongst the authorities, amongst the rabbis, of what is the status of a Marano. A Marano is a Jew that publicly accepted another religion. In the case of when they were kicked out of Spain in the Inquisition, many accepted another faith outwardly, but inwardly they kept their Judaism. What's their status? Are they still Jewish? Are they not Jewish? And there was a fight going on, and nobody knew what to do. There's no peace. comes out, the Rambam, through an amazing essay that he wrote. The name of the essay spoke about it was called Unforced Conversion. And in that essay, he brought unbelievable proofs this way and that way from all different places that they are Jews. And it put the whole thing to rest. The people knew who they were. They knew what their status was. When a person knows what they're doing, who they are, what they're supposed to do, there's peace, there's shalom. Let's now bring this down to ourselves, to our lives, in our homes. Now, of course, it goes without saying, if you want to have peace in your home, you speak kindly, you speak warmly, you have respect for each other, you have respect for your spouse, respect for your children. You know, sometimes I see that people forget our children deserve full respect. But we have to have full respect for our children. And they have to respect us, and they will respect us if they see how we respect others. That goes without saying. There should be no screaming in the house and no anger and no... But there's another very important facet of having a peaceful home. And it could be a little technical, but we're here to learn how we could have a home that raises great people. In order to have a peaceful home, we have to be very clear what everyone's job is in a home. We can't assume. That means, as parents, we might say, I don't know, he doesn't know how to put his dish in the sink. And the answer is no. Everything that you expect and you want, you should explain and teach and give the purpose for it and say, we live in a house together. It's not only one person's job to clean everything. We have to all pitch in. It shows hakarat tov when you put your dish in the sink. This all builds a self-motivation, but it also gives them the knowledge base to know what's expected of them. Are they supposed to make their bed? What time are they supposed to do this? When are they supposed to do that? What do we want from our children? And if we don't give them those clear guidelines, it makes a very uncomfortable environment. Because I don't know what my parents want from me. I hear that all the time. I don't know what my parents want from me. I don't know what they want from me. That can't be. They have to know clearly what you expect from them. And you explain to them what you expect from them. That's called parenting, but that's called a peaceful home. When you want a business, an organization, a home, a family to run with tranquility, with peace, with everyone getting along, this is a very important piece of the puzzle. And this is what we learned from our history. We learned from the Jewish people. They said, give us flags, tell us what we need to do, and we will surely follow. I wish everybody a Shabbat Shalom. I wish you success in setting up a home that's peaceful, especially with the pressure we're under right now. Having all the kids home all the time, without these guidelines, it's very hard to create the Mikdash Me'at with the Shalom that we're looking for. Shabbat Shalom.